All right, so this right here is a video that's all about. I'm eating a cherry moya right now. This is breakfast, but this video is all about cheese. Okay, how I got over cheese, because going from vegetarian to pescatarian to vegetarian to vegan, the biggest problem that I had was actually dropping the cheese. Okay, and yeah, the cheese was really hard. So I have some techniques that people can use so that way they get off of the cheese and make a successful transition to being vegan. Okay, um cool. And then I'm also going to talk about dinner. All right, um and then in the next video we're going to talk about environment. So with cheese, dog, I struggled very hard with cheese. I used to go to Del Taco or Taco Bell, one of those, and literally get the quesadillas all the time, and get like yeah, I would just would do that. And I think they might have had some that come with beans or something like that. So I would go there all the time and get the quesadillas. And something that was like a crutch for me was the quesadillas, but like it was a crutch for me. So when I was transitioning from vegetarian to vegan, it was hard because like I just could not let go of the cheese. The cheese was a real crutch for me. It was just a real crutch. And every time I would go for long periods of time with eating vegan, I would do good, and then out of nowhere, like I'll be missing that sodium. I'll be missing that that cheesy flavor, that cheesy taste, and it would be so hard for me to like resist it, you know, because like at Taco Bell or Del Taco, one of those, it's like $1, you know, it's $1 plus. Yeah, like that taste, that feeling just made me feel whole. And first I'm gonna give you the techniques that I applied, and then I'm also gonna give you like something else I was just thinking about. But so the things that I did, right, to help me get off the cheese was specifically this. Just bear with me, okay? So what I did was I would go and get vegan cheese, right? But I hated the taste of it. I had to grow into the taste of liking vegan cheese, okay? So I would first get the vegan cheese and not do anything to it. And then I realized, well, the yellow one, right? And then I realized, okay, cool, there's a pepper jack. Let me get that because I like spice. I like the fire, right? So cool. Got the pepper jack. Pepper jack was busting for me, and it held me. It held me for some time. And then at some point I was like, dang, this is cool, but it's not really like giving me what I really need. It wasn't giving me what I was missing when I was on, you know, the vegetarian diet, right? And when I was eating cheese, right? And really it was just came down to the excess sodium, the salt, you know, and yeah, dehydration. I was addicted to dehydration. You know, I really was. So what I initially did was those two things, and then afterwards what I did was put first white salt white salt onto my quesadillas, and then I started doing the hot sauce. This is very unhealthy, but this was a transitional phase to help me transition into being vegan, and then eventually dropping the cheese entirely, and also the vegan cheese, right? So I'm only sharing my experience because this is a technique that can hold you and make you feel, you know, ultimately this will give you some resistance. I mean, this will help you, okay? If you like the cheese as much as I did, this will definitely help you, all right? So when you're transitioning to vegan and you can't drop the cheese, try different vegan cheeses. Add salt on it, add black pepper, okay? Add some cayenne pepper. That was my combo, I tell you, okay? That was my combo. Black pepper, salt, and cayenne pepper, period. All right, period. In addition to that, reasons why you may be having a hard time dropping the cheese is because you're not diversifying your food as much as you need to, so that way it is, you're fueled, right? So that way you're good, you have enough information, you have enough warriors, right, in your gut microbiome. Diversity in your microbiome is really, really great for, defending the system, right? Your immune system. So that was phase 2 for me. First, it was the substitution, and then it was the diversification of the food that I'm eating, so that way I know in my mind I'm getting enough, as well as I'm getting, of minerals, the vitamins, and got the fiber. I got what I need. I just need to overcome my mind, and also take control of these parasites, because that's what's making me crave the cheese as well. Cheese is a highly processed food, highly processed. So diversity, substitution, okay? And the reason why this process is important is because if you first diversify without properly substituting, you're not taking the gradual route. You're taking the instant route to success, okay? Some people can take that instant route, but it's been proven to not be sustainable. That's why it's important for us to take our time, okay? Take your time, all right? And yeah, it's important to take your time, man. Like, it's just important. I can talk forever about that. But in addition to that, what you could do for dinner, right? Because I said I was gonna talk about dinner. Thought I had some skin in my mouth. But what you can do for dinner is you want to do something dense. Really just eat as much as you possibly can. That's what it comes down to. You don't have to eat the fruits. You don't have to eat a lot of the beans. You don't have to drink a lot of teas to go vegan, to just go vegan. You can do these things, and these things are definitely great. But when you're just now transitioning, go get you a burger from one of your vegan restaurants. I went vegan when like it was not cool. And also I went vegan when it was very few, it was like no vegan restaurants, none at all. So imagine going vegan back then compared to now. All right. So go to your local vegan restaurant, get you a vegan dinner. If that doesn't work, go to Walmart, get you a pizza. If that doesn't work, get you a burrito from one of your Mexican restaurants. If that doesn't work, make a burrito, right? Add some vegan cheese, okay? Get some tofu, some tempeh, right? And something I will tell you is this. Well, I think I might have already talked about it, but hydration is so essential, because you can still get sick as a vegan, and you can still get sick with eating these foods, okay? But if you're properly hydrated, right, and you're not overeating, then you'll be fine, okay? For the most part, sometimes more or less, but yeah, so that there is what to eat for dinner, and that there is also dealing with, cheese, okay? the fat, the cheese.